Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I'm glad you can be here. It is Decaf Jedi, and we are back with more Space Quest month. We're streaming Space Quest games, official games, fan games, the whole gamut, all month long. And tonight, we're going to stream one that I really enjoy, 2003 Space Quest Zero Replicated. It's been several years since I played this one, but it's a fan game that I really enjoy. A prequel, of course, to Space Quest 1 here. This was designed by Jeff Stewart. It was interesting. It fell into my lap, this game, in the sense that out of the blue, I got an email from this guy, Jeff, and it had an attachment that was sq0.zip. And the message just said, here's a new Space Quest game if you want to post it on your website, the Virtual Broom Closet. And I did just that. And it's a fantastic game. We're going to get some 16-color EGA style graphics. So it should be fun. Welcome in, everyone, though. Thank you so much, Red Wing, for that resub. It's good to see you. Neutromancer, there's Paul, Atomic Matter, Matawi, Mike, there's Kevin. Oh my goodness, we've got the whole gang here. This should be fun. I say we just get this party started and see what kind of trouble we can get into in Space Quest Zero Replicated as Space Quest month rolls on. I love this logo. How great does that look? Chapter 0. A long time away, in a galaxy far, far ago. It was the age of science. Light speed travel gave way to subatomic, health foods, and free holovision. Physicians promised an end to ailments within the decade. Pristine planet Xenon realized the threat of a dying sun. Aliens and Sariens, warring thugs from outside the system, bringing the war to local doorsteps. Authorities seem powerless. One Dr. Vohaul is rumored to be constructing a clone army. But hope exists. Cloning becomes outlawed by Aronian law. Aerononian. An underground rebellion begins, promising to crush the clone threat. We've got Ding Dang Attack of the Clone on our hands. We begin the story with our quasi-hero Roger Wilco, a lone sanitation engineer who has recently landed a job aboard the Xenon Orbital Station 10. Good luck, Roger. I'll hit enter. Maybe I won't. It's hard to say what'll happen. This was a good gag in 2003, gang. It's a Ding Dang Dual Shock. This might have been the immediate aftermath of cloning sheep. You wake from your nap inside the janitor's closet with the faint recollection of the sound of gunfire. Emerging from the stale darkness, you rub your eyes and instantly notice the body of a fellow crewmate. The ship is silent. Unnaturally silent. Look, closet. It's a nice closet. Scanning the floor of the rather empty janitor's closet, you find a crowbar. Get crowbar. Get Mark crowbar. Find the crowbar and put it in your pocket. We did it. We've done it, gang. Nice closet. Okay, let's see here. Look at body. Poor lab assistant has a sizable hole burned through his abdomen. What I really like about this game, I mean, it looks great. I think this is one of the better looking 16-color attempts at Space Quest. And also, I feel like the writing comes closest in a lot of points to maybe a Scott Murphy style. You search the body and find a key card. Get card. You retrieve the key card. Look, console. There's a flashing green button on the computer panel. The rest of the panel is unpowered. Press button. A recorded voice emanates from the panel. Scientist log. After receiving several threatening messages, I'm beefing up security on this level. I fear the rebellion known as Ralph may be opposed to what I'm doing here. Dr. Vohaul could send some security personnel if he wants his research intact. Okay. Yeah, Roger is really lucky/unlucky with the naps. Look, VAT. Look, clones. The clones are twisted in grotesque humanoid forms. But it's hard to make out any details. I'd like to think I'm nondescriptly grotesque as well. Let's see. There we go. Look. The elevator you're in is cramped but comfy. There's a panel with 3 buttons on the inside wall. Look, buttons. 1, 2, and 3. Let's press 3. Press 3. Oh man, the stench of carnage smacks you square in the face. Dead bodies lay throughout the halls. You think Roger would have been like, oh no, not again, during the Sarien encounter, but this is the first time that's happened to him. The pop of metal straining under pressure. The sound emanates through the hallway. Death does not become you, Roger. You gotta find a way out of here and fast. Who do you think you are, Goldie Hawn? Who do you think you are, Meryl Streep? Who do you think you are, Bruce Willis? I'm afraid death does not become you. Man, look at that body. Get closer. This poor crewman has an oozing hole burned through his chest cavity. Search body. Great uniform, though. Search the body and find nothing. Oh, well. Sign. There's a sign posted beside the garbage chute. It looks like a warning. Read sign. The disposal chute has been closed off due to complaints. Do not use. Enter chute. Climb in chute. Oh no! Unfortunately, while poking about in the darkness, you managed to trigger an automated mechanism not suited for human contact. It hurt pretty bad at first. Not so much now, though. You suck. Thanks for playing. See? Shoot happens. Aw, shoot. Bodies. Oh my god. Go below this bridge. Look. This is the main bridge for the station. All orders and operations originate here. The back wall consists of the central computer consoles for each discipline required to run the station and 2 exit doors. 2 instance chairs in front, main view screen, 3 officers' chairs. All this seems very familiar. Let's see. Look at body. Oh man, it's the maintenance guy. Large hole. Something in his right hand. Search body. A CPU microchip. Get chip. All right. That's just what I needed. Look, body. First officer. He's died from a severe blow to the back of the head. Well, that could have been an accident. This is Captain Picante. That's pretty good. Poor Ensign Crushley. Never met this poor crewman before. Overtaken while standing guard. Yeah, being a scientist on Xenon's rough work. Lieutenant Smorf seems to struggle to his attacker before falling to a wound from a pulse weapon. Okay, let's see. Look, screen. Communication stations, silent and static. The top panel, the color codes for hailing frequencies are purple for conference request, blue for docking procedures, orange for distress situations, and green to end transmission. That seems important. Purple, blue, orange, green. It's Smorfin' time. Okay. Let's see. Look screen. Okay, the view screen comes alive. Secondary navigation, primary communications isn't up there. Appears to be the end of a previous transmission. Oh no. It's that guy. It's Ding Dang Sludge Vohaul. Oh man. Fix the bridge. Let's do this thing. I'm reading my own walkthrough, which is fun. It's always fun to read your own walkthrough from 2003 and be frustrated at yourself for trying to be clever rather than just saying what you should do. This is my favorite body. Seems rather surprised about what's happened to him. It's been deintegrated, leaving naught but a few bloody chunks scattered about the floor below him. Ooh, that's rough. That's a rough way to go, gang. Okay. Let's see here. Look at computer. How great does this game look, though? This was using NAGI, which I believe was like attempt to reverse engineer AGI at the time. But it now runs in ScumVM like it's an AGI game. So I think that it eventually got switched around to somehow supporting traditional AGI. But I think AGI was an attempt to sort of create a reverse engineered AGI engine, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Look at computer. Several buttons as well as a monitor and a small slot. The buttons are unmarked, which probably means they're not for laymen. This is one of the best fan games. I agree, Ricky. Insert chip. Place the CPU inside the computer. Oh, look at that. We stabilized the beams. Power couplings look to be operating quite normally. Oh, I hear about power couplings all the time. Wait, what does that sign say? Read sign. Notice to maintenance. Repeatedly request a new CPU module for the energy converters. In order to keep him from repeatedly stealing ours, please order one. Signed, Captain Picante. Ah, beams. How great does Roger's uniform look in this one? Just walking. Oh, there she is. It's the blue lady from the first scene. Okay. Climb into the escape pod. The escape pod hatch closes solidly behind you, and the smell of rich oxygen fills the cabin. Okay. It does look a lot like Mystique. Wait until you see a close-up of this lady a little bit later. Okay. You think she looks like Mystique now? Let's see. Look, controls. Monitor, throttle lever, a yellow power button, a disk drive. Wow, look at all this. 4 multicolored buttons. Oh no, there are all the hailing frequencies. Press power button. What you talking about, Wilco? Press power. We did it. The interior of the pod comes alive. Okay, let's see. Look, disk. You see a disk in the drive. A small light flashes. Eject. Eject disk. Look, disk. The drive is empty. Ooh, virus disk. Look, virus disk. Contain a special computer virus. The virus is not self-starting, however, it needs an already active protocol to run. Oh, look, it's on a little 3.5 inch disk. Okay, so now we've done that. We'll pull throttle. Yeah, polite people will label their virus disks. All right, we've escaped. That's game over. We've done it. We've beaten the game. And I believe orange was our distress signal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look, screen? Oh no. It's the evac unit GUI. Loading when EXE failed. Oh no. Scan sys. Oh no. Press orange. I believe that's the distress signal. Good. All right. So we will just drift through space. We're doing great. You did a fan game. Where in the Space Quest timeline would it be set? I think it would be after 3 and before 4. Like, Roger has the aluminum mallard. He's flying around the galaxy in search of adventure. I feel like there's plenty of space in that period to tell stories that would be pretty fun. I feel like Roger with a ship that you can fly around the galaxy in should be a good recipe for telling any kind of story you want to. Lead of space to quest in. That's exactly right. After a few minutes, the ship falls dangerously close to the gravitational pull of the planet Labion and begins its haphazard descent. Oh no, we're haphazardly descending. Aw, beans. Oh, beans. Well, what are we going to do? Crash. The pod engages several last-minute engine-firing procedures before it slams into the terrain. It pierces through a murky swamp and wedges itself in the floor. The viewport smashes open, and water from underground aquifer floods the cabin. Uh-oh. How great is this? Kid has fallen from the cockpit. It might be something someone needs in such a desperate situation. Get kit. Open kit. You acquire the rope, lighter, and rebreather. Use rebreather. Okay. Sweet. All right. Swimming. So this is kind of neat. When you walk to the left or right, Roger gradually slopes upward while swimming here. So you get like a neat little effect where you're heading toward the surface if you aren't actively like trying to make yourself swim down. Wander around the cabin, stopping only momentarily to nibble at the bits of moss that grow on the rocks. Okay. All right, so if you're thinking to yourself, this looks like some sort of puzzle situation, you're so right. A single brush from the deadly blossom is all it took to render your entire body immobile. The paralysis takes effect quickly, but surprisingly so does the blindness. You're unable to see or feel the millions of tiny spores that slowly feed upon your carcass. I guess that's good. Now we get some flappy Roger here. If I remember, this is kind of difficult. Let's see if I can diagonal it. I know we need to go on the lower path. Oh, there we go. And that's why you're doing the upward floating. It's to make this a little harder than it would be because Roger is constantly drifting upward. Yeah, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles dam action is that much more difficult. Okay. Look, plant. Get plant. You grip the slimy weed and pull until a few strands come loose. You now possess the swamp weed. Just like Stoner Shrek. A new character I've been workshopping. Hey, we're on Labion. Well, Roger, you survived a crash landing and fought your way past deadly plants only to realize that you're stranded in the heart of the jungle. Who is that blue girl? Was she involved in the attack? These questions seemingly will have to wait until you can find some civilization. All right. Surface. Okay, we don't need to be there yet, but how great's that? The air is balmy and the occasional pest bites at your skin. That face looks kind of like the vomiting face that we later see in Space Quest 2, which I think is a nice bit of continuity. What have we here? Look in log. Get closer to the end of the log, dingus. Small leaf. Oh no, the wind blows it away. What? Nada. A coiled Argonian singing viper. How it got here, you don't know. A poisonous fireworm. An advertisement for a computer game from Sierra Online, you promptly ignore it. A snail. I think there's a Buckazoid in here eventually. Maybe not. I'm still getting new things. A crusty old Buckazoid. Did it! A small piece of fruit growing on one of the bushes. Get bush. Get fruit. You're not close enough. That always makes me nervous in any Sierra game. It feels like a real trick. The classic Operation Trick Trap, if you will. How great are the lighting effects in this? I like how they get the feeling of light coming in through the tree canopy in just 16 colors. A second. Almost forgot. Get branch. Perfect walking stick. Oh no. You hear Starbuck nearby shriek. Ah, that tree was ding dang alive. It really does nail the vibe between 2 and 3, doesn't it? Yeah, David Alexander. I think this one looks fantastic. Look hut. House is seemingly made from a scavenged satellite disc. The inside looks warm and inviting. It's had a mop tree. Now, we wouldn't do anything nearly that cruel. Elderly creature moves about the room, mumbling to himself and periodically stopping to taste his boiling pot of stew. Up to man. Get closer. Clears his throat and raises an eyebrow when he looks at you. Help me find my walking stick, you will? Without one, begin my journey I cannot. Give stick to man. Get closer. A walking stick. Perfect this is. Many thanks, young one. Depart soon, I will. Okay. So now that we're here. Talk to man. Soup you must taste. Delicious it is. Tried of you to pass the totem? Fruit the statue likes. Rummage through my things, you will not. Okay. So let's see. Let's taste the stew. Stick your finger into the boiling liquid. Good thinking. Stings a little. Yeah, boiling liquid will do that. But the stew soon cools. There's a blend of alien tastes, but spicy and rich nonetheless. Okay, excuse me, sir. Hey, Sonneveld, how's it going? Welcome in. I love me some Space Quest Zero. Read papers. Push witch into stove. Yeah, closer perhaps you could read them. It's also a bottle of glue there. Mix of recipes, maps, and pages torn from history books. describe the feeding habits of cave bees. Feeding on perspiring animals and humans. Although completely blind, the bees have a built-in mechanism for the extraction of salt from liquids and tissues. Local primal culture. Oh, the mouth of the hungry Hamas will eat forever. A fabled strongman was once able to hold his jaws shut for a time and allow his friend passage into the dungeon. His friend was never heard from again. The remaining pages are indecipherable. Did I get the glue? I did not. It's hard to believe that this came out 22 years ago, isn't it? I was so excited when this came out. I've never devoured a game quite as quickly as this one. Get bored. Let's go back a screen and come back. Everyone be sure to go check out Saveld's channel, by the way. Let me give a shout out here. Always a great place to hang out for people who like retro games. Be sure to drop in there. Good to see you, Sonneveld. Ah, he's gone. Open chest. Look in chest. Chunk of Orium. Lost Chapter was okay. I agree. I feel like Lost Chapter is very hard to play without a walkthrough. Now, a new version of Lost Chapter just came out in the last few months that I haven't played. It got refined by its original creator, Vonster D. Monster. He says that he's tried to go through and fix some of the things that have been bugging him for ages. So, yeah, it really wasn't hyped anywhere. It's something that I just happened to be Googling a few days ago and discovered as I was updating the broom closet. Let's see. So look, mouth. Use glue on fruit. Give fruit to mouth. The old glue fruit chemically binds the rocks together and slows the jaw movement of the totem. This is a pretty good puzzle. I have to finally update AGI Dev with the new version. There you go. So you'd probably know this better than I would. Someone asked earlier that if this was AGI, and I mentioned that it was originally released in, I think it was in AGI. What was in AGI? And how's that differ from AGI? I took a stab at it, but I don't know if I was correct. Okay. So let's see here. It was an interpreter. So this was always coded in AGI. It was just a way to play an AGI game on a post-DOS system. Certainly ScumVM treats it as AGI. Tastes like dirt, but it's cold and refreshing. Re-implemented AGI engine. Didn't require DOS. That makes sense. Okay, we got a chasm. You know how I hate chasms. And chasms. I forgot about this. Ancient passageways are always full of nasty surprises. Oops. Get bored. Wonder what the optimum way through this is. No, not like that. I added the 3 voice support and supported slightly longer games. Interesting. All right, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Get a load of this. What a screen. The cave walls glisten with the trickles of water and moist hanging mosses. A rushing flow of water winds its way through the crevices of the cavern floor. I mean, how fantastic does that look? This is very StairQuest, isn't it? This is StairQuest coded. You see a recursive acronym, I assume it's a Linux nerd. Well, you know, for years people have asked me the server where the broom closet is hosted. And again, the broom closet just updated for the first time in 20 years. Everyone go check out the virtual broom closet. It's housed at wiw.org, and people frequently ask me, what does WIW stand for? And the answer is, what is WIW? So again, recursive Linux nerd joke. It all makes sense. Uh-oh. Those look like killer bees. Let's see here. The bees won't hurt us yet. Yeah, these are the sweat bees. Okay. Look in case. Look at worm. Look at glass. Let's see. Look at console. Bunsen's thermal mineral extractor. Used to break down and analyze the amniotic fluids used in the cloning chambers. Main control button is clearly marked Analyze. Flashing red button on the panel. Pass card light on the floor under one of the computer panels. Get card. Look at creature. Oh, an Antarian slime devil. Cram the squishy creature into your pocket. It is a good game. There's no question. Let's see. Press button. You push the flashing red button, a recorded voice emanates from the panel. Lately, I've been studying the effects of sodium. Been able to extract the salt from Moan's sweat, gross, and use it for a number of odd experiments, probably. The cave bees are strangely attracted to them. I accidentally killed one of my favorite little slime devils. While playing with him on the chair, I knocked a beaker of salt crystals onto him and evaporated both him and my favorite chair. Rats, what was your chair made out of? Slugs? Get beaker. Meep. Meep. Let's see. Insert card. Okay. The pneumatics of the door begin to open. Sweet. I love pneumatics. Okay. Don't want to go there yet. Forget it. Forget about it. I don't like the look of it yet. Okay. Oops. Got card. Okay. Insert card. Oh no. Oh, beans. Look at man. Poor Dr. Boulder. His prostrate corpse, not his prostate corpse. his prostrate corpse. Though sporting the latest in workout fashion wear, is also supporting a coat hanger stand. The sharp end you assume has pierced his abdomen, stuck in the floor. The good doctor's workout towel is clenched in his fist. A broken section of the coat hanger used to impale him lies nearby. His prostate is probably also dead. This is true. Search body. Get towel. Perhaps this poor doctor was assassinated because of something he knew. Take the soft towel. Okay. So we're going to... This is good. Let's see. Let's look at this apartment. This room has been transformed into a murder scene. Oh, no. All the comforts of a modern laboratory with bed, couch, replicators, treadmill, and a decontamination chamber. It does seem like you'd have a bed in your laboratory. Media case. Look at shelf. Couple to catch your eyes. Get closer. Hey, Sabel, thank you for formatting your floppies. Insurance sales techniques. Oh, no. Get blue cartridge. Bookshelf. Oh, wait. Cloning for fun and profit. Oh, no. If we get an insurance sales cartridge and, oh no, look, red cartridge, get red cartridge, insurance sales and cloning. Oh wait, let's get green. I can't read colors. Okay. By 2, he has a henchman, but he's also cloning insurance salesman in the same game. So what we're going to do is we are going to search the couch. Search couch. Small scrap of paper. Read paper. Ralph, rebellion against laboratory production of humanoids. Okay. Press button on the treadmill. Whoa! No pain, no gain, as they say. How fun is this? Okay, that's enough. Your muscles burn. Your spiffy space threads are soaked. Now what? Use beaker. You lean forward and let the sweat roll from your forehead down your nose. Somehow you manage to get some into the beaker. You're out of shape, Roger. It shows. That's a good line. Use shower. Oh, he took his towel. We didn't completely ignore the body. Okay. Let's see. Analyze beaker. You place the beaker of sweat on the panel. When you touch the analyze button, the beaker evaporates and the computer responds instantly with a readout. Water, inorganic salts, lactic acid, amino acids, unknown. Few salt crystals are all that remain. You put them in your pocket. I like the idea of putting some salt crystals in your pocket. Okay. So let's see here. We're doing pretty good. Hey, Savel, thanks again for dropping in. Take care. Use pass card. Look. Basement of some type. You could hear music faintly in the distance and the occasional grinding of large mechanics from the top of the stairs. Also seems to be a loud humming caused by 2 generator bays. I got salt crystals in me pockets. 2 Two large bays hum loudly. One of the panels has been removed and replaced inside a hole. Ooh, an actuator sits in the housing. Hear the loud hum from the power unit dissipate. Someone's bound to notice a lack of power. Okay. This is our stealth section. Whoa. Ouch, honestly didn't see that one coming. Okay. There we go. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Be a real pant load. Oh man, what a shot. He 360 no scoped me. Hey, Retro Gamer Dad, welcome in. Hear footsteps namely in conversations at the top of the stairs. Suddenly you hear a gruff voice pipe in. Seems to be coming from the very top of the stairs. If I see one more slime devil crawl up these stairs, I swear I'm going to fire somebody. You know how they get inside the landing gear? I won't shoot anything that comes up those stairs. No exceptions. Okay. We'll let this guy come back one more time. I want to get a nice clean shot at this. So get ready. Oh wait, I use crowbar. Use crowbar, not board. Okay, let's try this again. Boom! That is, without a doubt, the best animation in the history of the Space Quest series. Those mop pushing arms of yours have proven useful. The guard is knocked out permanently due to your lack of anger management and a handy crowbar. Murder! We did it! We killed him. He's permanently unconscious. Let's get this one more time. Because it's worth seeing again. I mean, just watch Roger spring into action here. Pow, pow, pow. Permanently. Surge body. He's fully dressed in battle armor. His pulse lock. Get rifle. Wear armor. Get armor. Strip the poor guard bare. His pocket is snazzy new threads. Wear armor. Look, armor. Ooh, really more for show than actual armor. This garment worn by the Labion Spaceport Security, with the helmet intact, should serve as a perfect disguise. Okay. The guard in his underwear is very chef's kiss. I mean, this is a great game, gang. There's no two ways about it. Space Quest Zero is fantastic. Okay. Ooh. And now we're at the spaceport. Is this better than Space Quest 2? I like Space Quest 2. I'm a Space Quest 2 defender. Hello there, sir. You look like a fine lad. I've got the meanest fighter pilot droid this side of Andromeda, as I'm letting him go for only 215 buckazoids. Don't let me press you, though. Come back when you're ready to buy. Look at ship. Oh, a Galonian design. Twin linear thrusters and an aeroform structure, which is historically reserved for racing ships. Fuel hose connected to the rear. Oh, traffic boot attached. Again, I think the writing on this is quite a bit sharper than some fan games. I feel like it gets the vibe. Hey, Gabba, hey, welcome, welcome. It stands up surprisingly well to the officials. I think it's one of the better fan games out there. Let's see here. Full fuel line. It's like you're about to fly into Black Cauldron. It really does. Use Devil on boot. Yeah, after a few months watching him wriggle around, you pour on the salt crystals. He writhes in pain, turns into liquid. The stinking fuel sizzles as it completely eats away the traffic boot. Way to go, MacGyver. Black Cauldron is worth playing as a historical curiosity. I wouldn't call it a terribly great game, personally. Okay. Ooh, a Chevrolet Ford Galaga cruiser. Man. Ooh, this tiny little Galileo shuttle. There's car 54 down there. A land speeder. Look at bike. How do we distract this person? Pictures of a police quest? Let's see. Talk to cop. Hey, Frank, would you mind me getting an L from the bar upstairs? I'll cover for you. Grab yourself something on me. Here. And you a few buckazoids. Will do.
Use authentic police procedures if you want to survive.
Let's see. Walk up the ramp. Thank you, Matt. We do have to use authentic police procedures. Let's see. So open cell. You're not opening them. Let's see. We can't use the elevator right now because there's no power, but we disabled the power. So we're going to go back and replace the actuator and then take the elevator upstairs. That poor guard there in his underoos. Okay, now we have power again. I actually like that as a puzzle element. Makes sense. Welcome to the spaceport. Press 2. All right. Spaceport. Oh, wait, there's the woman from earlier. Drop. Get closer. Closer. There's a lot going on in this game for sure. Absolutely. Sir. You listen to the conversation. You killed them. Check it out. It's Violator from Spawn. I did what had to be done. If you like the Spawn comics, there's Violator. Our orders were sabotage. Those were your orders. I'm reporting you to Ralph. It's Mystique talking to Violator. Don't bother. See, it's Violator from Spawn. I actually sent to terminate you. Don't worry. I don't plan to actually kill you. In the beginning, we wanted to make sure that cloning never took place. Under your lenient leadership, cloning experimentation is out of control in this sector. We need someone who can pull the trigger. I'm sorry things turned out like this. It's me, the Violator. Lay low somewhere until we get this under control. See you around, Xavi. After the two rebels leave, you emerge from your hiding spot behind the bush. Okay. Keys dropped. Read sign. Look at droid. Only 215 buckazoids. A collection of droids at the store. There's what looks to be an R2D1 unit in the back corner, as well as a black box unit along the wall. Stashed in the back is an Andy android, famous for their negatronic brain structure. There's also a box full of spare parts. They will take some, leave some, free with purchase. Okay, let's see here. Talk to alien. Remus Sinclair. I've got droids up my kazoo over here, and the best prices. This little green number is less than 1,000 hours left on me. He's a real still. Sorry, the rest are just for freighters. Okay, let's see here. Search box. Universal spare parts. That's a great concept. That is a wonderful, like, Hitchhiker's Guide type concept of universal spare parts. We don't have a coupon, unfortunately. I love universal spare parts. That is a good gag, if you ask me. All right. Let's see what's going on over here in the souvenir shop. I wonder who we might meet. Welcome to Bambi Blatz's Spaceport Souvenirs. I'm Bambi Blatz. A recent influence of Zenonians cleared out all the souvenirs, but lately I've been dealing in weapons anyway. I've got some good deals on hardly used pulse rifles, only 534 buckazoids. I also buy armor, guns, and especially gems. No pressure, feel free to look at anything. Gang, it's Bambi Blatz. Are you going to buy something? Oh, it's a great question, Bambi. Let's see here. Sell rifle. You sell the pulse rifle and pocket 100 buckazoids. Talk to Bambi. Has serious issues. I'm always looking to buy, just to let you know. Here, the George and the Throbbing Splickets are playing at the space bar later on tonight. You ever been to Fleabot? Ask about Fester. What's a Fester? Okay, let's see. Sell Orium. Kind of cute for a humanoid. Sell Orium. We don't get the animation of her very excited to see some Orium. Okay, leave. Kiss Girl Fester. All right, now I think we're heading toward the bar. The space bar. Look at comic. You guys aren't interested. You can't understand him anyway. I like that we have an Orat here. Look at Orat. I've seen the likes of the patron seed here. Several of them look fairly humanoid until you get closer. Look at Bouncer. Silent, statuesque. Look at the lady from Lefty's Bar in Leisure Suit Larry 1 here, repainted with blue skin. How is he not killing her? Was a good question. Look at lady. Talk to woman. Love a good pukies. Talk to bartender. Hey, pickle dog. Ooh, if you want a drink, we got ale and cold Sarien brandy. Let's see. Order brandy. 1 bottle of cold Sarien brandy coming up. Get brandy. And the sailors say brandy. Order L. Brony and L coming right up. Okay. Get L. All right. Bought drinks. Yeah, that is big Conroy Bumpus energy up there, right? I believe the name Cold Sordium L does come from, or brandy comes from Space Quest 6, right? Listen, I tell you, without that Borethnic boulder beaver, I never would have spent that year in flat school. You ever played Space Quest? I remember when there were quality games like that on the shelves. All right, give it all, everything I own, just to help the homeless. Scientist rat again, I swear. What are clones good for anyway? I wonder how much the workers in the mines make. It's got to be minimum wage at least. It's true. Got to be at least minimum wage. You know that really weird looking human? Yes. All right. All right. I think we got it all. So now we're good. We've got the L that we were asked to get. Use jukebox. Antique model for display only. Let me walking in perfect unison with this person. Boom. Zag on him. Okay. Do I need to buy the droid yet? I don't think so. Oh, look, it's a pink one. Ah. Press 1. We should have the Laura Bow emote, right? I think we have it here too, don't we? We don't have the Laura Bow eavesdropping emote? Yeah, there it is. I was going to say something's gone horribly wrong if we don't have the Laura Bow emote. Give L to cop. Thanks, Frank. What's that, brandy? He grabs the bottle. Man. Must have been too much for him. A blank look crosses his face and he falls to the floor. Search cop. What? Search body. Get key. All right. Now we're doing great. Bye, cop. Thank you, T-Pat. You ever going to update this for your Space Quest 1 disc jacket art? I should. Okay. Press 2. Okay. Now we're going to sell our armor. Wow, it was only worth 45? It's a horrible deal. Buy droid. You pay the man. Thank you kindly. The little droid's yours. Okay. Turn on droid. I like the way he turns on the droid. Since the droid is obviously too heavy to move, you turn it on. After a few seconds, it starts up and greets you. Howdy, mister. Thanks for activating me. If you'll kindly let me scan your ship key, I'll be ready for your departure. Thanks. I'll be downstairs when you're ready to go. What a cute droid. All right, press 1. All right, are we good to go? Enter ship. Oops. Enter ship. All right. Sit. Ah, check it out. We were in the gift shop already with Bambi Blatz. If you haven't seen her, I mean, we can go back and get a quick look at Bambi. There's your gift shop experience. All right. All right. Let's start up the engines. Realize you have no particular place in mind to visit. Since your quest has left you somewhat stranded looking for clues, now might be the perfect time to get some grub. I think so too. Okay. Let's see. Vertical ceiling reached. Andromeda, no thanks. Get some grub. Monolith burger. And we'll go light speed. Approximately 5.75 seconds later, you arrive near Monolith Burger. Okay. How do I leave this? There we go. Stopping for grub. Two compartments for storage. In the front is a large control panel seen for one flat droid. Yeah, you don't need to store anything in those compartments, but thank goodness. Hmm. Hey, LLB. Yeah, this is a good one, right? Let's see. Use pad? How is this thing? Use transporter. Oh, I just walked to the left, actually. Ah, look at Monolith Burger. It looks as beautiful as ever. You stand in the lobby of the Monolith Burger. Manager stands patiently behind the counter. Hey, you know what we should do? You know what we should do, gang? We should listen to the Monolith Burger theme music. Available for easy access at Roger Wilco's virtual broom closet. Let me broom closet in the chat. Everyone, be sure to get over to check out Roger Wilco's virtual broom closet. Updated very recently. Let's see here. Here we go. Get zapped tonight. Oh man. A little remembered regional ad campaign. I mean, it's definitely based on McDonald's Mac Tonight commercials. Oh man. Do 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 do. Young alien concentrates hard on the game. Thank you, Matt. Rather antiquated one. King's Quest LXX. Let's see. Look at menu. Let's see. Buy meal. Oops. All right. Eat meal. You open the meal and reach inside. You find a few straggling fries, which you eat, and a small prize, which you take. It's a small gold ring. Look at ring. This gold ring bears a remarkable inscription on its band. One ring to rule them all. Uh-oh. That sounds bad. Wear ring. When you slip on the ring, you get a not so groovy feeling. You're dreaming of faraway lands, molten mountains, and important quests. Feeling soon passes, however, you take off the ring, vowing not to wear it again. It's Xavi. It's you. How'd you survive? Well, she stares at you for a moment as if sizing you up. Say, would you be interested in a little job? Drop by my house on Andromeda. You may just be able to help me out. With that, she disappears. Something must be going on in the universe besides reruns of Gilligan's Planet. You soon may become part of it. Okay, is that all we do here? Okay. Good to go. Sit. Start the engines. Her house on an entire planet. That's right. Or an entire galaxy at this point. Andromeda is where the two guys are from. Labion, LSX, Ortega. This is Roger Lemming. This is our friend Roger Wilco before the events of Space Quest. All right, here we go. Wow, it looks hot out there. We're back at Ortega, gang. You remember Ortega? Use transporter. Disassembling you into dust is very good. You materialize on the planet's surface. The planet is so excruciatingly hot that you immediately break into a sweat. You won't be able to take much of this for long. Throw ring. You throw the ring into the lava. Hobbits and elven folk everywhere rejoice. Use transporter. Oh no. Yeah, the AGI renditions of SCI screens look great, right? We are still a janitor. We are still in their early janitorial phase. The intense heat is turning your stomach and making your eyes hurt. Hurting eyes is not a good thing. Hurting eyes is watching you. They know your every move. Hurting eyes. Look, lava. Look. I'm not joking anymore. This heat and you'll explode. I think this beams us out when we're about to die. I think. I have not streamed the KQ6 AGI demake yet. Air in your lungs turns to smoke. The dematerializing and then sucking up is very good. Thanks. Oh well. Sit. All right, let's go to Andromeda and meet with our friend here. Pilot interface is very Manhunter coded. Okay. Yeah, it's somewhere between Manhunter and Space Quest 3. This is the nice part of town, boss. Okay. Use transporter. Remember when Roger murdered that guy at the crowbar earlier? We're on Andromeda. The air is crisp and clean. A mild breeze ruffles the dense foliage, and the soft sunlight casts a warm glow on the houses scattered throughout the valley. Press 2. Come on up. I've been waiting for you. That's very Leisure Suit Larry coded. Oh, she has a slime devil too. Talk to woman. Hello. I was surprised to see you here. I mean, after Look, I put the virus in your escape pod. I sabotaged your space station. I didn't kill anyone. I merely uploaded the virus into the cloning equipment. It used to work for Ralph. It stands for Rebellion Against the Laboratory Production of Humanoids. We tried to rid the system of cloners. Do you know how easy it is to create an unstoppable army these days? An evil genius named Dr. Vohaul has been trying to build an army. So far, we've been able to stop him. We've destroyed 12 laboratories just this month and 3 laboratories. The Rebellion thinks we've destroyed them all. I've discovered a planet in our system that I can't find on any charts. Because of its location, I've named it Mitos 15. In various recent trips to that planet, I've discovered some disturbing information. Population levels are rapidly increasing. Too rapidly. I believe it's another cloning facility. So where do I come into this? I need someone to sneak into the compound and disable the main generator at the top of the facility. Not only powers the 3rd level security systems, but it emits the frequency that keeps ships from getting close to the compound. That's not all. I believe the facility is managed by an evil overlord named L. His grunt soldiers, nicknamed aliens for their servanthood, should not pose a great threat, but L is dangerous. My former friends won't listen to me. You're my only hope. Will you help me, please? You reluctantly but bravely agree. Is that cloning for fun and profit? That's a bestseller. Mind if I borrow it for the trip? Whenever you're ready, we can go. Okay. Let's see. You can't be serious. Get a point for that. Get a point for trying to kiss her, gang. Look. Remarkably neat. Several monitors, a small cage. Place has everything. Wanders around his glass cage. He's so cute. It is cleverly written. Yeah. Yeah, the others do feel more built for voice, the other fan games. I feel like this one has the advantage of, you know, it was a text game from the start. Okay, let's see here. Have I forgotten anything? Is her Sprite Marie from Police Quest 1? That's amazing if it is. I need to get a better look at her. That's it. I'm trying to think. I mean, by the time this came out in 2003, we'd already had at least a couple of X-Men movies. So it wasn't like Mystique was still like a little known character. Okay. It's every adult woman AGI Sprite, but blue. Also a possibility. Okay. This is alien territory. You've been in here. I can't beam you back. Okay. This is planet Mitos. Use transporter. I'll come back for you as soon as you destroy the main generator. Good luck. All right. A little less heavy. Some of your inventory must not have made the trip with you. Per Xavi's instruction, all you had to do now is break into the compound and find the main generator. Eat mushroom. Break off a small piece of the mushroom. When you put it in your mouth, you start to feel a little dizzy. Seconds later, you feel fine again. The effects of the mushroom are seemingly non-toxic, but the taste prevents you from wanting to test this theory again. Okay. Get mushroom. Look at boulder. Let's see. Yeah, Copod, a droid. Yeah, this is fun. Roger seldom gets a supporting cast in these early games. It looks like a sleepy whale, doesn't it? What the? Ah, no. Oh no. It's the orb of star. No. Green orb floats away. Whatever it was, it doesn't look as though it's coming back. That's not good. Okay. There you have it. We did it. Okay. So let's see. Near the water. It was pretty delightful, right? Okay. Wear mask. Okay, we're down in the water again. Let's get a rock. Take one of the rocks from the caveman. Climb rocks. All right. Get radio. You wipe the melted flesh from the radio and stick it in your pocket. Okay. Distract the guards. You hurl the rock. It lands in some bushes a few yards away. What was that, Carl? I don't know. Well, go look. It's your turn, Bill. I looked last time. No, you didn't. I've got seniority. Ah, geez, wait here. Use radio. Trolls are so mad about that radio because it doesn't call it a radio in any of the look messages. That's funny. Carl, is that you? Speak up, Carl. Blasted radios. Hang on, I'm coming. You have to infer it's a radio from the Sprat. That is bad. I don't know if that's immediately apparent as a radio. Okay. Facility. Look at computer. Really show the readouts from various systems. I have no idea what they mean. Actually, it's a radio extender. That's true. Uh-oh. Look at clones. Difficult to make out any facial details. Take red cartridge. Galactic Warfare for Dummies. Insert green cartridge. So the reason Sludge Vohaul is creating an army of insurance salesmen instead of military forces to take over the galaxy is because Roger has switched out these cartridges in Space Quest Zero. No? Wait, what was it? Insert blue cartridge. Insurance sales techniques. System comes alive, frankly, trying to recalibrate to the new information. Someone's bound to notice. I don't know if For Dummies books are still a thing. Okay. Clone Zord. You think you hear footsteps? Well, do I or don't I? You have to tell me, otherwise it's entrapment. I mean, I designed the virtual broom closet using using HTML for dummies, which was the only way I knew how to learn something I didn't know at the time. Oh, that was excruciating. Okay, let's see here. A Marvel for dummies. Oh. Okay. Look. Out window. A winding, dangerous path hubs the rocky crevices. Uh-oh. Insert disk. Insert virus. Oh, wait. Look at computer. Eject disk. Insert virus disk. Ha ha ha. Security compromised. We've compromised the security. We've done it. Oh no. Oh no, I think we forgot something a long time ago. Oh no. Did I forget something a long time ago? Oh no. Oh, things have gone very badly. Oh no. I'm reading back through my walkthrough. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't. We'll see. Let's see. How do we do this? Let's see. Tie the rope to the broken coat hanger. Okay, we have what we needed. Throw hook. I didn't remember picking up the hanger. I'm not sure I did, honestly. I think the game has let me have it. Throw hook. Okay. Swing. Let go. Okay. The game is very much a product of its time. Hey, look, they're referencing my favorite bit from Space Quest 1. Uh-oh. Here we are. Let's see. And look at statue. Universal Lamp Sword Champ, College League Final Four. Uh-oh. Now this is fun. Climb cables. Okay, so last time around, this was very difficult for me. How did I write about what's the secret here? Keep your hands on the larger cables to flip the switches. Okay, so the hands need to stay on the large ones. Flip switch. Okay, what'd that open up access to? Yeah, it's the hands, not the legs. Okay. I guess I can just go straight to the top. Flip switch. I kind of like this as a nod to old Sierra design. I'm not mad at it. Flip switch. Makes me make this game makes me want to make a bunch of stair quests, but climbing scenes. Now, this game has lots of good inspiration for stair quest levels. 100%. Yeah, rope swing was something else I was thinking just a minute ago we needed for... oh yeah, this is the fun one. Flip switch. All right. We did it. Stair quest 2. The beanstalk is back. That's right. Oh, wait. We need to head straight up. Tables. I thought we were using this to open that door down there, but actually we just need to exit the room. Have to go up at the middle, probably. Uh-oh, it's the insurance salesman. Pungcasters from unknown origin foul into one small chamber. Oh no. Take a mindless drone, digitally load their brain with several years of facts, figures, and statistics that slaps on a cheap shoot and suit and spits them out again. Isn't science wonderful? Oh, we've messed up. Look up. A gust of wind periodically blows from the chasm below, apparently pulled by fans above. Fans seem to be powered by the above generator, which you assume powers the force field ahead. Let's see. Use towel on brandy. Craft a 5 Molotov cocktail. Okay. Okay, we're going to wait for the wind. Then we're going to light our towel. Bottle floats all the way to the top of the chamber. We've done it. All right. Yeah, there's a hoopy fruit who really knows where his towel is. Oh no. Small lightsaber rests on the table. Since there's a much tougher looking guy in front of you wielding a saber and poised to strike, you accept the offer. It's Mysterio. Gang, it's Mysterio. It's Spider-Man villain Mysterio without his fishbowl helmet. So, Mr. Wilco, you may have found your way into my lair. As you have no doubt guessed, I am Al. You probably know my little operation is only one of many. Dr. Vohaul spared no expense to build his army. Suppose you have some sort of transportation waiting outside. You'll never get alive. En garde! Okay. Lightsaber. A and S. I won't need block. Look at their health bars. This is fun. It's good that it requires so many hits to win, though. You wouldn't want to just power through this too quickly. You remember that time that Darth Vader hit Obi-Wan like 30 times with a lightsaber? And then finally he became one with the Force. I feel like if you're going to make it this long, you should at least make it difficult. Is there any adventure game combat where you don't just mash attack? I mean, I feel like jousting and Conquest of the Longbow requires you to like cleverly smash attack. Let's get it. You're about to get bested by a janitor who's never done this before. Bad news for you, pal. Boom, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Come on, come on. Oh, lordy. I mean, I like my odds here. And I mean, I think this is the end of the game once I win. So, you know, I'm excited about that. You have defeated L. Oh no, I've been bested. Inconceivable. Still, the clones will crush you. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. It is a product of its time, huh? Explain to L that his clones are nothing more than mere insurance salesmen. His face contorts, his body goes limp, and you're left alone. Outside, you hear a ship approach. We've done it. Chalk up another win for the J-Man. Look at that great expression on Roger. Get in! Oh, is it Ape Man? It's Ape Man! I wonder where I missed 4 points. It's Vohaul's asteroid. We did it. Who are those guys? Don't know, gorillas maybe? I wonder why they didn't follow us. They're too busy taking over. Bet they were after the clones. Won't they be surprised? Ha 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 ha. Why's that? I switched the cartridges. The clones are useless now. I'm impressed, Mr. Wilco. I thought this was a rescue mission. Yeah, but who rescued who? So where are we going now? How about my place? Roger with the gasp. Yeah. All's well that ends well, I always say. Great game. I love Space Quest Zero. I know it goes a little bit off the rails here and there, but what a charming fan game. And just like, you know, as impressive as the Lost chapter is, I've always felt like this one kind of, there's Sonneveld's name as we speak. This one really, I think, gets the Space Quest vibe a little more. Definitely a love letter to the series. Decent length. Good stuff. Kudos to Jeff Stewart, a person who appeared out of thin air, dropped this game on the community, and really was never heard from again in any kind of major way. Yeah, actual characters to interact with goes a long way in a Space Quest. Who knew? Why didn't they think of that sooner? Hey, there's my name. I didn't know that was in there. Oops, that's me. Oh, wow. There you have it. Jump scared by my own name. All right. Well, we did it, gang. We beat Space Quest Zero. Space Quest month marches on. What am I going to do on Wednesday night for Retro Adventure Wednesday? My current plan, I think I'm going to play Space Quest Vohaul Strikes Back. We're going to do another fan game. I think that's my plan currently. I don't think I'll swap it out for something else yet, but I think we'll play Vohaul Strikes Back. It's a game I haven't played since it came out in 2012. Looking forward to diving back into that one. But for now, we should get a raid going and call it a night. Let's see who is online. Maybe we should also just listen to the Monolith Burger theme again while I'm searching for somewhere to raid. Let's see here. Hit it, Monolith guy.
And you're breaking the speed of light. Hey, it's a good time, so make great haste at Monolith. It's out tonight. Come on and get out tonight.
Yeah. All right, let's raid in on Silver Streak. Silver Streak is one of my favorite rogue AI VTubers. Silver Streak appears to be playing Dead Take tonight, a game I don't know anything about, but I always enjoy seeing what Silver Streak's up to. So let's raid over there. Thank you, Clill, for the Saxy Grab. And thank you, everybody, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed Space Quest Zero as much as I did. And I will see you again for Retro Adventure Wednesday. Take care, everybody.